Hey guys, welcome back to the Omaha Places podcast. We're your hosts. My name is Connor and I'm the founder of Omaha Places and 402 Social.
And my name is Delaney. I'm the regional marketing specialist for Des Moines and Omaha.
Ooh, you got new nails.
I've had these actually.
Oh, really?
They were my bike week nails.
Oh, I thought they were like Halloween. They kind of have a Halloween vibe to them.
Like I really liked the barbed wire one.
Yeah.
That was my favorite.
Zoom in on the video.
I let Brian do whatever he wanted that
Nice.
time. That's what he came up with.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
How's your week going?
It's going good. We're getting into the Halloween season and I
know.
love it.
All the pop-up bars are opening this week.
And I listed them on the event guide newsletter.
Cool.
So if you are wondering where to go and when it opens, I put all that we know about on there so far.
Yep.
And there are still some that might be in the works. Like
Yeah.
I talked to Meadowlark Lounge and they said they might be doing one. And I was like, this place would be so perfect.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for that. I saw Mercury announced yesterday that they're doing theirs.
And Fizzy's is doing like a Sopranos spinoff.
Oh, I saw that too.
Fizranos.
Yeah.
So
That's kind of fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited
Yeah.
to see what happens.
And we also listed all of those on the fall bucket list post on our website.
Yes.
So, and that I'm like updating pretty regularly now.
And as soon as we have as many as possible, I think we are going to do a carousel of just pop-ups.
Yeah.
So you can't miss it, really.
We're trying to go to opening day of all of them to get that content. Okay, where have you been this week?
First of all, I went to Des Moines,
Woo.
and that's starting to get in the fall season, so we'll have to spin back around and do the pop-ups there as well.
Yeah.
And then we went to Sozo Coffee House yesterday, and that was
Yes,
my
we
first
did.
time ever going there, and
It
it's
was
so cute.
Cool, yeah. I think that was my second time ever being there, but it's a good spot to work.
And they have so many syrup flavors. Like, I was looking at that
Really?
long list. I was like, this is kind of crazy.
I didn't even look at the list. So we did like a team work session there, and me and Sophie, who's one of our new employees, got there first, and we got there right when they opened, which I didn't even realize that they didn't open at 10. That's pretty late, I feel like, for a coffee shop. But the barista was like filming content for their Instagram, and she was like, if you want to wait like 5 minutes, you can have the drinks that I'm filming content with. So I didn't even look at the menu because I got a free drink.
They have really good stuff, though. I got this campfire one with like mocha and toasted marshmallow, and you can get it with peanut butter. I didn't, but it was super good. It actually really did have that like smoky flavor.
Yeah, yesterday I learned Delaney hates peanut butter.
I do.
And just peanuts in general.
It's a very hot take, but yeah, I do.
Everyone has their thing.
That's my one thing that I will not eat ever. Like, no restaurant could ever feed that to me, and I would eat it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I'll eat just about everything else.
okay.
Like, I've tried all the seafood. I even tried that scary fish with the teeth that one time.
Yep.
But yeah, no PB for me.
Yeah. Okay, I got to try a new restaurant. So I went to Marrow. I think that's how you say it. This is a brand new restaurant in Gretna, and it's by the same group who does Railcar, Timber, and Pasta Amore, which I didn't even realize that all of those had the same owners. But yeah, Marrow is out in Gretna. It's located off 180th and the highway. I couldn't figure out what the name of that highway was. On Google Maps, it was saying like I-80 something, and I was like, that's too confusing. I'm not going to call it I-80 because it's not I-80.
Yeah, I-80 is really...
Yeah. I mean, I took I-80 to get there.
Okay.
But then you like get off. I don't know. If you guys know where the old, or like the second location of Raleigh, they have since closed that location, and now it's the Beanery. It's in that little like area, right by Tiburon Golf Club. And it was really good. Like the food surprised us a lot. It's still new, so like with any new restaurant, they're still working out some kinks. Like the lighting was kind of funky.
Was it too bright or too dim?
It was different on different sides of the restaurant. So we were on like the dimmer side, but then we were looking or like seated with our faces towards this like super bright area, which was like right by the hostess stand. And like we said something to the waiter, and he was like, "Oh yeah, they're bringing lighting guys in." Like there was something like off, so they're aware of it.
I wonder if their dimmer isn't working or something.
Maybe.
So it's just on the highest setting. On
But yeah, it was pretty nice. It's not a huge restaurant, but like I would say it's like medium size. They have a pretty nice patio, and it's a covered patio, so even if it's like raining or something, you can still be out there. There was a bunch of people sitting at the bar area. They also have a private room if you want to do like an event or something. What did we get to eat? I had a Thai steak salad, which was pretty good. We got, I should have written this down. We got creme brulee for dessert.
Oh,
I do
yum.
remember that. And there, I don't know what the word is, but like the crunchy part on top that you break, usually it's like a pretty thin layer of that. This was by far like the thickest layer of that I've
You
ever
can't just
tried.
smack that?
No, you can, but like you just have to smack it a little bit harder.
Nobody make a meme of us, please.
And eventually cracks.
Okay.
But then when you're also eating it, like you can tell that it's like a much thicker layer.
Okay, delicious.
We also got Cajun mac and cheese for a side. We got one other side, and now I can't remember what. Couple cocktails, or I got cocktails, and we had some wine. So yeah, it was a good time. And like yeah, the food really surprised me. I didn't really have any expectations going into it, but I would definitely go there again, even though it's out in Gretna.
I love timber, so
Yeah.
if you love them, you'll probably love Marrow too.
Yeah.
I also checked out the reading room. It's off of Farnham, downtown, kind of next to Pickleman's.
Mm-hmm.
And it was actually exceeded a lot of my expectations. I didn't really know what I had in mind, but it used to be an old shoe store. So they still have all these cool little shelves, and it's definitely very like, it definitely fits the old market vibe.
Do you remember what the shoe store is called, or did it say? Because I just saw, I think it was on TikTok today, someone was like, oh, did this used to be the old something something, and now I can't remember what, but I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think it's like a 1912 building. So the building's pretty old, and that's what gives it like all of this charm. And the owner said that they've had like a lot of professors come in. So it definitely is more like a, I don't know, scholastic vibe.
Okay, interesting.
But people go in there, they can read, you can grab a cocktail. They also have limited coffee from Hardy,
okay, I
tea
was
from
going to ask
Archetype.
that. Okay.
And then you can also buy books as well.
That's really cool.
And they don't even care if you read the books while you're there and don't buy it. You know,
Really?
It's very chill vibes.
Okay.
They have book clubs every month. They rotate between local and national authors.
Cool.
And then they also do live music once a month, and they have trivia once a month.
Wow.
So they're trying to build up their community events.
We should add them to the trivia post.
Yes, we should.
Cool.
I think it's one of the Thursdays every month.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's a really cute space, and they have mocktails and cocktails. So.
Okay. And where is this located?
Off of Farnham downtown next to Pickleman's.
Oh, okay.
So pretty close
to the old market.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking it was farther up, more by like the Orpheum or something.
No.
Okay.
It's tucked right in there. Easy to walk to.
Cool.
Really great place to study.
Yeah.
If the college students are looking for something.
Yeah. We got a plethora of
New study
places
spots.
to study. Yeah. Because we were saying yesterday at Sozo that is like, they actually have dedicated study rooms that you can rent out at Sozo.
And they're like $2 or $5 super reasonable prices. And it's, like very cozy, couchy spaces. So if you're looking for somewhere more quiet, because I think the main rooms are kind of noisy.
Yeah. We were probably being noisy.
What it's for.
Yeah.
It's a coffee shop.
Okay, I went to Tipsy Pig, which is a bar off 132nd and Pacific. I feel like this is a very underrated bar. Maybe it's just because it's a little bit farther west that I don't go there very often. I've been there. They actually did a holiday pop-up last year, and that was the first time that I had gone.
For Christmas, I think.
Yeah, for Christmas. And I'm unsure if they're planning on doing that again. I'm pretty sure it's under new ownership within the past like year and a half. But they just redid their whole outdoor patio, and it's also covered. It's covered like on the top and then also on the side. So even in the winter, like it's kind of like enclosed, but then they can like take the walls off basically in the summer or when it's nice. And it's a pretty large patio too. So that's a fun little plus.
And it's right next to Chard.
Yes.
So if you want to grab dinner, you can go to Chard, or there's Pacific Eating House in that area.
Yep.
And then head over and grab drinks at the Tipsy Pig.
Yep. Yeah, that's actually a really good little like strip right there.
They also have a brunch place like on that corner.
Saw that, and they have a drive-through too. Because it was like not a time that I wanted to drink coffee. Otherwise, I probably would have gone through the drive-through and tried a coffee from that place. Because I've never been there.
I've heard good things about it, so we might have to.
Yeah, we should.
Around.
Fun.
All right, should we
move on?
Yep.
All right. You know what? Okay, this is kind of a tangent, but every end of the year, the New York Times will do like a bunch of roundup podcast episodes about like culture and books and movies and stuff like that, like from that year. And so they've started playing them every Sunday. And so I was listening to some, and they did one episode about the top 50 restaurants in America. And they didn't list like all 50 of them, but they were just going through like a couple of their favorites that made the list, or some that like notable mentions that didn't make the list, whatever. And I was like, oh, I actually really like things like this. Like, I'm not going to Austin anytime soon, but it's kind of fun to like hear about this like little hole in the wall restaurant in Austin or something. And then I was like, wait, I kind of have a podcast like this. So I started to get some inspiration of new things that we could potentially do on the podcast. Like, it'd be kind of fun if we did an end of the year like roundup of different categories, because we do talk about places, but I don't feel like we go as into depth as we could potentially. So I don't know.
Sometimes we'll do our occasional best pizza, best ice cream, whatever, but we need to commit to it and pre-plan it a little bit more. Yeah,
because whenever we do those, it's literally just on the fly.
And we're like, ooh, I need to see the list.
Yeah. So that could be kind of fun for us to do for the end of the year.
That would be fun. And we're into like our 70s of the
number of episodes.
So when we get to 100, we'll have to do that again.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but that's going to be another year almost before we get there.
I don't know, like 30 more episodes doesn't seem like that much to
it
me,
really doesn't, but when you think of it only once a week, like it actually time wise throughout the year is quite a long time.
I feel like my perception of time has kind of morphed since working in this like industry, because we're always planning either months ahead, or like it's just moving so fast. Like this Halloween pop-up thing is only going to be going on for 2 months, and we're going to have like a busy 2 months getting all of them. So then I'm like, September is gone, October is gone.
Yeah, I already feel like we're in the holidays, because I put together that fall bucket list like a month ago, and I've already been working a lot on the holiday bucket list.
Yep.
And then I'm like, wait, it's not even October yet. So yeah, I agree. My perception of time is pretty skewed sometimes.
So 30 weeks, it'll be here before you know it.
And when it does come, we will be ready. Okay. Somebody asked, is there a lounge that has great food, music, great drinks, and hookah? Hookah. This actually was a really hard question for me. I Googled like places that have hookah in Omaha, and
there's none.
Yeah, nothing. Some old listings from like, there was one near Exarban, I guess, in the past called like 402 hookah or something like that, but I think it closed. The only place that I can think of, and this is not verified, but I think the Green Room has it.
See, I didn't even know that.
The only reason that I think that is because I was there just a couple weeks ago, and I swear to God, I walked up and somebody was sitting out on the patio with it, because I was like, oh, I didn't know they had that. But I looked all over their website, Instagram, Google, like no mention of it. So I don't know if that's just like a
one-time thing.
Well, I was thinking maybe like an advertising regulation that you can't advertise it or like put it on your menu or like your website or something. I don't know.
But to have some place with live music, food, drinks, and hookah, that's asking a lot.
And Green Room does not have food, but they do have live music on, I don't know,
some nights.
Yeah, like random nights. They do have great drinks, good atmosphere, and there's also a lot of like good food places around there. You could go across the street. There's Mercury, there's Cattle Call, Cumbia. So there's options around there. But yeah, that's the only place that I could think of. I don't know if you know any others.
Yeah, I looked on the Reddit threads because I was like,
I looked on Reddit a little bit too.
I was like, come on, Reddit.
Yeah, and it didn't
but
give anything.
No, they said that hookah is really not successful on its own.
Yeah.
So honestly, if you want to create this place that doesn't exist, you should.
Somebody asked us like months and months ago, what is there like a need for in Omaha? Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And
Most
this
of
would
our
probably be one of
manifestations
them.
have come true.
There's a lot of Pilates places now, and
there's a lot of reading lounges.
Yep. The only one that I don't feel like we still have enough of is rooftop spots.
Bars. Yeah. Oh, but in Benson, did you see? You followed Little Riot.
What's Little Riot?
It's the 1912 rooftop.
Oh, I saw you put that in the event guide, and I was like, what the heck is this? I took it off the Facebook captions. I thought it said something Rio, but Riot. I thought it said Rio to Omaha or something like that. And I was like, I don't know what
the 1912 rooftop, or what was the tenant rooftop. So for some reason, that restaurant cannot get itself together for anything. And I don't really understand. I've asked around. I've asked Set the Bar, because some of Set the Bar's staff used to work at the tenant.
Oh.
And I was like, do you guys know what's going on over there?
Yeah.
Because it'd be cool to have two rooftops right across the street from each other, having like a lot going on. And they're like, we don't even know. Just one day they closed, and we were like, oh, okay.
Wow.
We'll just get a different job, I guess.
Yeah.
But they're opening the rooftop. They had their first rooftop dance party, like it's opening day. And I think, or last week, let me finish my sentence and then move on. But I think the Dundee Dell must be connected to them, because I responded to Little Riot. They're like, can we get in the event guide? And I was like, I included you. And then they're like, we need to set something up at the Dundee Dell. And I was like,
oh, what?
I was like, what the heck? What a little connection.
Okay.
So maybe the Dundee Dell management or some staff member
took that over.
There is trying to make the rooftop, at least that bar up there, something.
Oh, I wonder if it'll be the same bartenders as Pine Room.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Because Pine Room has great drinks. But last couple times I've tried to go to Pine Room, they haven't been open, which has made me really sad. So I'm going to be even more sad if they're putting effort into Little Riot, but not into Pine Room. Okay, we'll investigate this.
Yes, we're going to be in communication with these people to get the tea.
Yeah. I wonder if Dundee Dell's going to do a Halloween pop-up. I think
they are.
Oh, they are.
They're doing The Haunting of the Dell. It's the same one that they've done in years past. It's like Harry Potter themed. And last year I went to it, and they did like tarot card readings, which was my first time doing that. So that was super fun. So I'm imagining the same kind of energy.
Okay.
And then they do like a cocktail for each house in Harry Potter.
Oh,
so
cool.
if you're a Slytherin, you get like a green drink,
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So we'll also be checking that out. They wanted to set up a time for us to come in and check it out. So.
Alrighty. Okay.
My question. Someone asked favorite day trips from Omaha that are 3 hours or less, and feel free to jump in because I know you've had some, but I just wanted to include the ones that I've been going to or have been to. So Des Moines is only 2 hours away.
Yep.
And if you haven't checked out Des Moines Places, we have been posting on there similar to Omaha Places. So go check it out. This would be a great day trip. You could even just go shopping, bop around to the farmer's market, and then make it back in a day.
The Des Moines Farmer's Market surprised me.
It's huge.
It's huge. Like, I would say it's better than the Omaha Farmer's Market.
Oh, 1,000%. I would say the Exarban one's close, but it needs to be like 2 blocks longer.
Yeah.
To compare it to the Des Moines one.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked that Des Moines was a little more spread out.
And it has your coffee. It has your breakfast sandwiches. Like, there's all the food that you could want right there. And then they have tons of gifts that you'd expect in produce stands and that sort of thing. Every time I go to Des Moines, I usually just walk around just a little. But check us out. We have been including every place we've ever been to. We actually did a roundup on Omaha Places.
Yeah.
That flopped a little. So you could go support that post if you'd like. And then Nebraska City is always a really good one. It's a really cute town, and if you're looking for some fall vibes, this is the perfect spot. You can swing by Arbor Day Farm and Kimmel Orchard, both super family friendly. And then Kansas City. It's great if you're looking for something that's a little bit bigger of a city than Omaha. They have really great nightlife and restaurants, and some bigger clothing stores. Because I was looking for Abercrombie at Westroads the other day, not realizing we don't have one. I think I
Did you go all the way there just for that?
Yes, and I was walking around. I was like, I thought it was here. And then I looked it up on Google, and it was like, it hasn't been here since like 2014. Oh. I was like, okay. But I know Kansas City does, so if you're looking for Abercrombie Zara, that's a great place to shop. And then I actually went indoor skydiving in Kansas City.
Oh, cool.
So they have like some bigger,
more
adrenaline junkie type things. They have World of Fun. You can check out like a Royals game or a Chiefs game. It's just a great atmosphere in Kansas City. And then Lincoln. This is the time to go to Lincoln because they're having all the Nebraska games. And if you know anything about a Husker fan, it's that they get really into it. So
yes, they do.
Even if you don't go to the game, you just hang out at the bars near campus. It should be a good day.
Yeah.
And then Ashland, they have the Wildlife Safari Park, the Sac Aerospace Museum, Glacial Till Cider House, Mahoney State Park, Salt Creek Mercantile, and a lot of those Main Street businesses. And then I've heard, a little birdie told me, who loves golf, that is their favorite golf course, Quarry Oaks. Just got redone in the last year, or one of these just got redone. I might be confusing them because all golf courses are the same to me. But there's also Iron Horse and Ashland. I didn't know Ashland had 3 different golf courses. So
neither did I.
It's a great golf stop if you love golf.
Love that.
Do you have any you want to add?
I do. Okay. Indian Cave State Park, if you want to do just like a little outdoorsy day. And then the small town of Brownville is right by it. And they have like a cute coffee/ice cream shop, kind of like Cup and Cone vibes. They have multiple like small little boutiques and stuff. They have, I think, a couple of restaurants. I've not been to any of the restaurants though. And I think they have like a river boat cruise, like dinner thing,
cool.
Which my mom has mentioned that to me before, that she wants to do it. So that would be a good day trip. That's like about an hour south. And then Sioux Falls is the other one that came to mind. I feel like Sioux Falls is a very cool, underrated city. Yeah, it's a small city. But that's what, like 2 hours north?
I get Sioux City and Sioux Falls confused. So
I just know
is
that
Sioux City in Iowa? I think it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Sioux Falls is cool because it has literal falls.
Oh, cool.
So it's not like one tall waterfall. It's like there's a whole park that's like spread out, and you can walk through there's like some dedicated paths, but you can like get off the path and literally just like go stand on the rocks and see how far you want to get without getting swept into the water. And then in the winter it freezes over sometimes and like looks really cool. So that's just kind of a really unique thing that Sioux Falls has. And then their downtown is really cute. It's like right next to the river, so there's a lot of like river walking paths and little bridges to walk over. And then they have tons of bars, boutiques, restaurants and stuff on that main downtown strip. So there's actually a lot to do in Sioux Falls. Okay. Yeah. So those are the 2 that come to mind that I have personally done. Yeah. I love a day trip or a weekend trip.
And we've done some trips to like those, what are they called? Glamping locations.
Oh yeah. The one up in Takema.
Yes.
There's that. I don't know if there's enough to do for like a day trip to Takema. Unless you want to go like fishing or something like that.
If you're looking for more like a remote vibe, I'm even trying to think of all the names right now. But it's a cute like little tent situation. It'd be cute for like a couple to like get away for a little while. Yeah. Or the one in Glenwood, Iowa, which
Best Nest Farms.
Yes, Best Nest. They have lots to do. Mm-hmm. And it's super close. So honestly, you could just go wander around some small towns.
Yeah. I love going to small towns. I feel like there's... Why are you laughing at me?
That's funny.
I feel like there's always a coffee shop, a restaurant, and like a cute little downtown area.
Mostly because they can't survive without it. But
yeah. But then like it's cute. It's fun to just go be like, oh, what's here?
As someone who grew up in a small town, I'm like, get me out of here. I want my options back.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest things is like late night food.
Yeah.
I had never experienced late night food before until I came to Omaha. There's so much to eat when you're hungry. I used to just have to make a frozen pizza.
Yeah.
And I still keep like my emergency frozen pizza. And it's called my emergency pizza.
Yeah.
But yeah, in small towns, all the food closes at like 8:39.
Yeah.
And then you better not be hungry after that.
Yeah. I definitely don't want to live in a small town. It's just going there for a couple hours. It's like the novelty of it. Yeah. Yeah, it reminds me of like Gilmore Girls or something.
And I visited home last weekend. I was like, "Aw, she's so cute." I was like, "I'm gonna go get ice cream like I used to."
See, now you can appreciate the novelty.
Yes, and then my parents were like, "Well, let us take you out to breakfast. You haven't seen the renovations they've done." I was like, "Oh, okay."
That's really cute.
Yeah, it is cute.
Okay, somebody asked, where's the best place to get pizza/Italian dishes near Blackstone? I thought there was going to be more than I ended up pulling. And actually how I even got this list was we have a neighborhood map on our website. So I went, Blackstone district is technically under the Midtown neighborhood. So this includes like Midtown Crossing and Blackstone, but you can click on the Midtown neighborhood and then filter by like Italian or just restaurants or something like that. So that's how I got this list. But Noli's in Blackstone, honestly, I've never been to this location of Noli's, but I've been to the Exarban location, and I'm assuming they have the same menu. Their pizza's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
So
a lot of people say it's like up there.
Yeah, they do like something to the water that they use in their dough, which is supposedly what makes it good.
I had never heard that.
Yeah.
And I was friends with the manager at Noli's. But yeah, I guess I never asked why their pizza was so good. I was just like, give me all the pizza.
It's the water.
Interesting.
And I'm pretty sure the one in Blackstone has like a walk up, not like a drive through, but a walk through. You know what I'm talking about? I think so. Oh. I could be lying. I thought I remembered seeing videos of it.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, that could be a lie.
I have been to that location, but I've always walked in to get pizza.
Do you know what I'm talking about though?
Yeah.
Like the Hardy and Benson has. Yeah. Okay. Smoke and Oak is down the street in Midtown Crossing. They have a great patio overlooking Turner Park. They have cocktails on tap, which is always kind of fun. They have like a huge wall of just cocktails that you can try. And I have never had a pizza that I didn't like from there. Like everything that I've gotten has been fantastic. And they have a pretty large menu, both of drinks and of pizza. So that's a great one.
The only critique is that I would say it's like on the pricier side of pizza as like the size
for what
of the
it
pizza.
is. Yeah.
Like Noli's, it's huge.
Yeah.
Still, again, like a pricier pizza.
Yeah.
Than just like what you'd get anywhere else, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we were just a bunch of pizza snobs in Omaha.
I think we are. We have a lot of good pizza options.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the last one that I found is La Casa, which they have pizza and a ton of other Italian dishes. That's off of Leavenworth, so a little bit southwest of Blackstone. That's all I could come up with.
And then in Benson, they do have Virtuoso.
Yeah.
So if you're willing to drive like 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
I hear it's really good. And they do have the walk-up window.
Okay. That is confirmed. I feel like there could be...
And Terrible Gerald's pops up as well. Around
Blackstone?
Around Blackstone, near Benson. They also go to Trucks, Taps, and
Patios.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And pop up at Site 1 Brewing a lot.
Okay. Cool.
Which we need to cover them because it's been a while since I've had some Terrible Gerald's pizza.
Yeah, we should. I've never had it.
Oh.
Got
to go to Site 1 Site 1 on trivia night.
Okay.
And they're usually there.
Okay. What night's trivia night? Do you remember?
Monday?
Okay.
Tuesday? I don't know. It was right when I started working for Omaha Places that I went.
Okay.
I was just starting to make friends. That was the first thing they invited me to.
Aww.
Someone asked, is there a list of all the happy hours in town?
Yes, there is.
There are 2 lists. The most inclusive is Grow Omaha's. So shout out to them. I go to them when we don't have it on there, or maybe it's just a place we haven't been to yet.
Yeah.
But theirs is pretty inclusive. It's just some of it's maybe outdated. Happy hour lists are really hard to create.
They change a lot.
Yeah, because it depends on management of the business. But we also have a happy hours list of some of our favorite places, so you can check that out on our website. It includes places like True American, soon Meadowlark Lounge.
Okay.
We're going to be crafting a new one, like an updated version here in the next few months.
We do try and update those lists frequently. But sometimes it's hard to keep up off. Yeah. Sometimes they're a little hard to keep up with. Also, I don't even think I did my like intro for our follower questions. So I post a question box on our Instagram story every Wednesday. So that is where we are pulling questions from. If you guys have questions, you can go submit them in that question box. So, and now I'll do my intro for events. So this is going to be events happening the weekend of October 2nd through the 5th. So now we are officially in October. We post a what's happening in Omaha this weekend video every Thursday. And then we also have an event calendar on our website and a newsletter. I'm like losing track of everything we have. Okay. I had to include this event. The Life of a Showgirl listening party. This comes out October 3rd, guys. This is Taylor Swift's new album, if you guys didn't know. But Albany and Avers is having a listening party in Dundee on October 2nd. Doors open at 10 p.m. You have to be there by 10:45 at the latest because the album drops at 11 p.m. Central Time, so midnight Eastern Time. It's $5. And you have to like reserve your spot in advance. Obviously, only 13 people are going to be at the listening party. Like, cause that's Taylor Swift's number is 13. So she's keeping it small, intimate, dedicated Swifties only. Oh. Yeah.
Well, in case you are not a dedicated Swiftie and maybe didn't sign up for that in time or couldn't get in, I'll be adding a bunch to the event guide so you guys won't miss the other locations. I know Big Grove in Des Moines is having a listening party, so I wonder if the Omaha one will. I'll be on the lookout for that.
Okay, that'd be kind of fun. But yeah, bring a shareable snack. Arrive by 10:45. That's all the info.
All right. Junk stock. It's finally junk stock. We've been talking about it for months, but it's finally here. It's happening October 3rd through the 5th, and then the next weekend, the 10th through the 12th at Sycamore Farms. They're going to have lots of photo ops, vendors, food and drink. You can bring your kids, your animals, and a lot of trunk space and some really comfortable shoes I would recommend.
Yeah, and shoes that can get dirty.
Yeah, farm friendly.
Either dusty or a little muddy. It's never clean.
But I never have the trunk of my car cleaned out, so I can take a bunch of stuff home. So do that.
Yeah.
Tickets are $15, and kiddos 12 and under are free. But this is a great time to get those family fall pictures.
Yeah. And junk stock is always cash only. They do have ATMs like right at the entrance, but there's always also a line for ATMs and fees and whatever. So I would bring cash.
For tickets, anyway.
Yes, for tickets.
The vendors should all have card readers.
Yeah, that's just like for entering in the first place. Pop-up pickleball is happening at Heartwood Preserve on October 3rd from 5 to 8 p.m. This is a Friday, and they're doing it in partnership with, I think, Pickleball Omaha or something, which is just like, I guess, a large pickleball organization. All play levels are welcome. If you're a first timer, you can learn the basics from the people at Pickleball Omaha, but they're just going to have a bunch of like pop-up courts, and you can either bring your own paddles and balls, or they're going to have some that you can rent. There's going to be tons of food trucks, a cash bar, lawn games if you want to just go hang out and watch the pickleballers, but if you would rather play giant chess or something like that, they have just like a bunch of games like that. And all of it's completely free. So
I love Heartwood Preserve.
I know, they really do good events. They have some fun ones coming up in October too that are definitely going to be in my list.
If you're excited for Christmas, like I am, but not before Halloween, but this is before Halloween, Christmas, Oh my gosh, words. Mole Holes is having their Christmas opening. There we go. It's happening on October 2nd from 5 to 8 p.m. You can enjoy food, free wine, and your first look at their Christmas collections. There will be music and pop-ups from Julia M. Illustrates, Bubbly Tart, and Fig, and they'll even have custom gift tags there. So I wonder if that's going to be 3D printed or if someone's drawing them. You guys will have to find out for us.
That'd be kind of cool. They actually invited us to...
I'm going to be gone.
I saw that.
I was like, Connor, send someone, please.
I'll probably end up going just because it sounds fun.
No, it'll be fun and festive.
Yeah.
And I love Mole Holes at Christmas.
Yeah, it's a good time. All right. That, I feel like, was a snappy episode this week.
There you go.
Cool. In and out. All right. Thanks, guys, for listening to another episode of the Omaha Places podcast. We'll see you next week.